PR man wanted us to announce something, but I don't know whether or not to. What do you think? Yes. Should we do it?
It's your content. It's your content. I'll let.
So one of the things we're going to be announcing in the RuneScape reveals is that there will be a new skill. So get you speculating on what that might be. So yeah.
I'm going to put the laptop away.
the team will be raging upstairs right now.
Oh boy, a new skill for RuneScape 3. When you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, a new skill will be announced at Runefest. Runefest is only a week away. What could this skill be? Will it be grindy? Will it be a combat skill? Will it be necromancy? Will it be sailing? We don't know, but let's speculate real quickly. I think the new skill will be one of the following, and if it's not one of the following skills, it will be something completely new which we've never ever heard about. It could be sailing, because it's a meme and it's been said for years. It could be necromancy, possibly, a new combat skill, but unlikely. It could be archaeology because of the recent dig site revamp and some new content that leads to that, and it's been mentioned a few times. Or the old school RS skill that didn't pass the polls, warding. However, warding seems logical, but then once you delve into the actual skill, it's very similar to Invention, and RuneScape 3 already has the option to craft magical armor just by using the crafting skill. This skill is similar to Invention because you can dissolve, or disassemble, pretty much the same thing, items for materials and the so-called vis, which is used to craft the magic armor with. The archaeology skill is also very similar to skills already in the game. It's supposed to be an elite skill where you and your friends delve into the lost lands and, quote, hidden temples exploring for lore and loot, requiring 80 mining, construction and dungeoneering to start. Obviously dungeoneering because it's very similar. So basically you're exploring hidden dungeons for experience and loot. I think archaeology may be too similar to other skills in the game because it sounds like a combination of elite dungeons in terms of combat and just exploring a so-called dungeon, tunnel, whatever, temple, and dungeoneering as the skill. So I don't think it will be this skill either, which is making it hard because I don't think necromancy, a combat elite skill, is going to be added to the game either because that's just adding in new stuff. Because that's just going to add to the complexity of combat in the game, which a lot of people did not want. Also, if you were wondering, I actually made a separate video covering the necromancy skill designed by Nathan, quite in depth actually, which actually requires level 80 magic, summoning and runecrafting, and I personally think it's the most interesting elite skill concept out there. That's just my opinion, but I think it's a much better skill to add to the game than archaeology or warding, because those are very similar to what we have in the game. And necromancy could be seen as a summoning and runecrafting rework at the same time. But yeah, unlikely because of extra complexity with combat. So strangely enough, sailing seems like a more logical option, like an expansion on ports and exploring islands like the Eastern Lands or the Land Out of Time. Sailing sounds like it could be something extremely unique, but we don't really know what it would be like, or I can't really imagine what it could be like. So, for that reason, I think sailing is more likely to be a new skill than necromancy, archaeology, or warding. And I know it's a meme and people have been saying it every time a new skill is announced. Oh, it's going to be sailing, it's sailing, 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 and sailing. But then it was divination, and then it was invention. Invention, to be fair, was very unique and was a great new skill to add to RuneScape 3, and it was just a gold sink, item sink. It was great for the economy. Loved it. Great updates, or updates because it was released in 2 patches, or batches, sorry. So what I think is most likely is that the new skill that will be announced at Runefest will be something completely new and we did not know anything about. Because it seems like the most logical option, because all of those concept skills, they have something similar to skills that are already in the game, and I don't think they would want to add a skill that's similar to another skill. Instead, they would rather rework, let's say, crafting or smithing or dungeoneering instead, to adding a skill that's similar to those skills. So I think it will be something completely new or sailing, because that sounds like the only skill that would be 100% unique. But for now, I think we should just leave it to rest and wait for the Runefest reveals and then start hyping up the new skill. or some people might start bashing it because they don't like it. I'll make a video about the details of the new skill once it's announced, if I have time. I'll probably be very busy because I'm gone for that weekend, so I'll be missing Runefest and the reveals most likely unless I have internet. So yeah, I would like to end the video off by saying I do like the idea of a new skill, however I do not like the idea of grinding a very slow and boring skill, so I just hope it's going to be a very interesting skill to train and hopefully a fast skill as well. I also hope this doesn't put aside the fact that some other skills may need to be reworked instead of adding new content like a new skill, which I also kind of don't like, and I don't want to max again, but hey, we'll see how it goes. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.